The Great Barrier Reef, Earth's living wonder beneath the sea. Stretching along the northeastern coast of Australia, the Great Barrier Reef is one of the most extraordinary natural wonders on Earth. Visible even from space, this immense ecosystem is the largest coral reef system in the world. Spanning more than 2,300 kilometers and covering an area roughly the size of Germany, it is not a single reef but a vast network composed of nearly 3,000 individual reefs and about 900 islands. Yet beyond its impressive size, the Great Barrier Reef is remarkable for another reason: it is alive. Unlike mountains or deserts, the reef is built by tiny living organisms known as coral polyps. These microscopic animals belong to the same biological group as jellyfish and sea anemones. Over thousands of years, coral polyps extract calcium carbonate from seawater and use it to construct hard skeletons. When generations of these organisms live and die in the same place, their skeletons accumulate, gradually forming the massive reef structures we see today. In essence, the Great Barrier Reef is the result of millions of years of biological architecture. The reef's biodiversity is equally astonishing. Scientists estimate that it hosts more than 1,500 species of fish, 400 types of coral, and thousands of other marine organisms. Sea turtles glide through its waters, dolphins and whales migrate nearby, and countless small creatures, many still undiscovered, live within its complex coral formations. This incredible variety of life makes the reef one of the most biologically diverse ecosystems on the planet. In many ways, it resembles a vast underwater city, where every organism plays a role in maintaining ecological balance. One of the most fascinating relationships within the reef involves coral and microscopic algae called zooxanthellae. These algae live inside the tissues of coral polyps and perform photosynthesis, producing energy from sunlight. In return, the coral provides the algae with shelter and nutrients. This mutually beneficial relationship is essential to the survival of the reef. The algae also give corals their vibrant colors, ranging from bright oranges and pinks to deep purples and blues, which create the dazzling underwater landscapes that divers and photographers admire. However, this delicate partnership is also fragile. When ocean temperatures rise beyond normal levels, corals experience stress and expel the algae living inside them. Without the colorful algae, the coral turns white, a phenomenon known as coral bleaching. Although bleached corals are not immediately dead, prolonged stress can cause them to starve and eventually perish. In recent decades, large sections of the Great Barrier Reef have experienced repeated bleaching events linked to climate change and warming oceans. Human activity presents additional challenges. Pollution from agricultural runoff carries nutrients and chemicals into coastal waters, which can disrupt marine ecosystems. Overfishing may disturb the delicate balance among species, while coastal development can damage habitats. Even tourism, when poorly managed, can unintentionally harm coral structures through anchors, pollution, or careless contact by divers. Despite these threats, the Great Barrier Reef is not without hope. Scientists, conservationists, and local communities are actively working to protect and restore this unique ecosystem. Marine protected areas now cover large parts of the reef, restricting fishing and other potentially harmful activities. Researchers are experimenting with innovative methods to help corals adapt to warmer temperatures, including selective breeding of more heat-tolerant coral strains. Meanwhile, global efforts to reduce greenhouse gas emissions remain crucial for ensuring the reef's long-term survival. The Great Barrier Reef also holds profound cultural significance. For tens of thousands of years, indigenous Australian communities have maintained deep connections with the reef and its surrounding waters. Their traditional knowledge, combined with modern scientific research, contributes to contemporary conservation strategies aimed at preserving the reef for future generations. Ultimately, the Great Barrier Reef represents far more than a beautiful underwater landscape. It is a living archive of Earth's natural history, a cradle of marine biodiversity, and a reminder of the delicate balance that sustains life on our planet. Protecting it is not merely an environmental responsibility, it is a commitment to preserving one of the most extraordinary creations of nature.